The history of the sword goes back a long way in Japan. The aristocracy of the 8th century recognized the need for a powerful military. Under the supreme authority of Emperor Kanmu, the promotion of martial etiquette and military excellence became the highest achievement in the land. Beginning in the late 9th century, the rise of these fighting men began to dominate the fate of history. The 12th century saw the creation of the Han, or the domain system within Japan. This political and societal structure depended heavily on military might as domains began to vie for control. These warriors excelled not only in the study of war, but also became known as men of high moral weight and ethical conduct. This was the rise of the samurai. They abided by the Bushido code, and this was seen greater than any institutional canon of governance. Bushido, or the way of the warrior, and Kenjutsu, the way of the sword, made a lasting impression for the next 1,000 years. Bushido stressed the virtues of honor, uncompromising loyalty, courage, duty, sacrifice, integrity, discipline, and compassion. And Kenjutsu was a method and a means to understanding the way of the warrior. Kenjutsu practitioners opened schools across Japan to enforce not only the precepts of swordsmanship, but the edicts of Bushido. Over time, Kenjutsu was replaced by Kendo. The formal exercises known as kata, now practiced in Kendo, were once developed centuries ago. Kendo is best described as a method for discipline of the human character through the application of kata. It hasn't ventured far from its roots. We met with a long-time Kendo practitioner and teacher to give us an inside view.
I've been instructing Kendo for almost 30 years. Kendo has ranks similar to other martial arts, but the ranks have no specific belts or any other indication to show them. Although rank still is very important, in Kendo there's a separation of levels. The kyu, which goes from 8 to 1, and the levels after the kyu are called dan. To go from shodan, the lowest, to 8th dan is possible in 15 to 16 years. Kendo is not just the study of martial arts. It was also developed for understanding humanity. Kendo relies on practice, repetition, limits, awareness, and calm. I want to teach kids not only physical, but also spiritual conditioning. In Japanese, this is called Reigi Soho. It focuses on discipline, respect, modesty, courtesy, compassion, and integrity. Kendo teaches the do, or the way, and it is more than the acquisition of fighting techniques. It is a profound search to find your own path. My goal as a teacher has been to teach my students respect for the tradition, and I'm trying my best to teach these kids to have compassion and courtesy for whomever they meet.
Kendo remains a method to understanding yourself, your limits, and your behavior inside and outside of competition. To find out more about Kendo, or anything else about the island, pick up copies of Okinawa Living and Okinawa Living Weekly. Reporting for Hi-Sai Okinawa, I'm Gabriel Archer.